The Basque Country keeps coming back to me in pieces, so I thought I'd take you back with me. Not in any particular order, just moments that stayed. The way the city feels when you're walking without a plan. The small details you only notice when you slow down. The feeling of being somewhere new, but never lost. There's something about it that's hard to explain, but easy to remember. So this is just that, a collection of those moments. The walks, the stops, the in-betweens. Nothing polished, nothing planned, just a trip as it happened. Welcome to the Basque Country. After spending time discovering some of the bigger places in the Basque Country, today I'm heading somewhere a little smaller, but just as special. The journey there is already an adventure. I left the main roads behind and found myself driving through the mountains. The landscape is constantly changing, and you feel like you're discovering the real heart of the Basque Country. Eventually, I arrive in Hondarribia, a beautiful town right on the coast, close to the French border. As I walk through the old streets, I can really feel the character of this town. It's peaceful and charming, and I really enjoy just walking around and taking in the atmosphere of this beautiful place. But of course, one of the best ways to discover a place is through its food, and in the Basque Country, that means pinchos. I love the idea behind pinchos. They're small bites, but they tell a lot about the culture here. People meet in bars to share food and simply enjoy being together. So today, I'm trying a few different ones. Some are simple, some are really creative, but every single one has its own flavor. After getting some inspiration, I decided to try making my own. I went to pick up some fresh ingredients, grabbed some oranges, and started putting together my own little Basque-style creations. I don't know about you, but for me, food is such a big part of traveling. Trying something new and experiencing those little moments is what makes a place feel special. Today I'm visiting one of Bilbao's most iconic places, San Mamés, the home of Athletic Club. But what struck me wasn't even the stadium at first. As I walked through the streets, I kept looking up. Red and white flags were everywhere, hanging from balconies, draped across windows, flying above cafes. It didn't feel like a city with a football club. It felt like a city that lives for football. You quickly realize that Athletic Club isn't just a team here, it's part of people's lives. Grandparents pass it on to their children and grandchildren. Match days aren't just events, they're part of what the city is. Even empty, the stadium has something about it. Athletic Club has always done things differently. Their connection with the Basque Country and their traditions have made them one of the most unique clubs in world football. Whether you're a supporter or not, it's impossible not to respect what this club stands for. For me, it's about the people you're with, friends, family, and to be honest, even complete strangers. For 90 minutes, everybody forgets everything else and shares the same emotions. You celebrate together, you suffer together, and somehow, when the final whistle goes, you leave feeling like you've experienced something together. That's what makes football special. And here in Bilbao, you can feel that in every street before you even stepped into the stadium. I've arrived in Gernika. It's such a quiet and peaceful town, but it's hard to believe what happened here almost 90 years ago. In 1937, during the Spanish Civil War, Gernika was devastated by aerial bombing. Thousands of lives were changed forever, and this small town became a symbol of the horrors of war. Walking through these streets today, it's impossible not to reflect on the contrast. Life has returned, people smile, children play, and yet the memory of the past is still everywhere. Not to keep the old wounds open, but to make sure they're never forgotten. Later that day, I went to visit the Museum of Peace, where the story of Gernika comes to life in a deeply moving way. It also helped me understand the meaning behind Picasso's Guernica. Even though the original painting is in Madrid, its message feels right at home here. I feel a deep respect for the people who kept the memories alive and made sure that the story of Gernika would continue to be heard. After travelling through the Basque Country, there was one place I really wanted to see. Gaztelugatxe. From a distance, it almost doesn't look real. A small island, connected to the coast by a narrow stone bridge with a little chapel sitting above the waves. The walk down and the climb back up are not exactly easy, but that's part of what makes this place special. You don't just arrive here, you take your time, you feel the wind, you hear the sea, and you slowly leave the rest of the world behind. Standing at the top and looking out over the Atlantic, there's something very peaceful about this place. It's not about being the biggest or the most impressive landmark, but it really is the feeling it gives you. Maybe that's what makes certain places memorable, not because of what you do there, but because of how they make you feel. And Gaztelugatxe definitely leaves an impression on you. Looking back at my time in the Basque Country, I think what stays with me the most is the feeling of the place. From the moment I arrived, I felt that this was somewhere different. There is a real sense of pride here. People are proud of where they come from, and they want to share it with you. What I loved was that the culture doesn't feel like something that only exists for tourists. It feels alive. You see it in everyday life and the way people talk about their home. It's something that has been passed down through generations and something people are still protecting today. The people I met along the way were one of the biggest highlights of the journey. Even when I didn't always have the right words, everyone was kind and patient. And speaking of words, my Spanish was definitely put to the test. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it really didn't. But that's part of traveling. You have to be willing to make mistakes and have a laugh at yourself. Because in the end, language is not only about speaking perfectly, it's about making an effort. It's about showing respect and trying to connect with people, even if you only know a few words. That's what I will remember from this journey. Not just the places I visited, but the feeling of being somewhere new and taking the time to understand it. The Basque Country is a place with a very strong soul. It has its own story and its own way of life, and I feel lucky that I was able to discover a small part of it. I came here as a visitor, but I leave with memories that will stay with me for a very long time.